Hello, team. Where has my chat gone? Do. Here we go. Hey, team. I'm just setting up my chat and doing my hair, but I thought while I did my hair that we could have a little chat about, I guess, the Sims that we've already made and who we're going to make next. So just to recap, hi everybody. I know my hair is a bit crazy, but we're just, you know, we're right. I'm gonna ask that someone send me a message just so I can check that my messages are actually on this time, because the last time I went live they were not. Oh my god, yay! Okay, fantastic. I've got a comment. We good. Because the last time I went live, my comments were on mute and I didn't realize, and so I'm sitting there like, why is everyone watching but not saying anything? It felt really awkward, but here we go. Hi, Hypnotic. Yes. Oh my god, I love The Sims. Blast from the past. I have played The Sims since like Sims 1 first started, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. And I thought it would be fun to remake my castmates. I'm also doing my hair, but I thought we would quickly go through the Sims I've already made. Hey, little gal, you're back again. We're going to simify my friends. Right. So I'm just going to go through everyone that we've made so far so that you get a bit of an idea of the concept. But essentially, of course, we had to start with the one and only Barrison Hoon. Don't at me. I know that's not his name. We're just trying to not get sued. But essentially, we are here. I'll show you his little... So his aspiration is Villainous Valentine, which gives him the dastardly trait, which is just essentially that they have more successful mean interactions.
Rin shoop with soup.
He's also a bro, so he gains confidence from just being a bro. He is also non-committal, which is, you know, they become happy when they quit a job or break off a relationship. So I feel like that just encompasses him as a human. And self-assured. These Sims tend to be confident with no other explanation needed. Geordie! Hi. Great. So that's Harrison. And then we have Bronte, who, I don't know if you can see her face down there, but she's so short. So we've got Bronte, family-oriented, because we all know that she would literally unalive someone for her sister. So she's family-oriented, loyal to a fault, and a child of the ocean because of her new bikini line, which is launching on Wednesday, which we love. We've also done Evelyn, who is a queen. Like, if you ask me to define clean girl aesthetic, I either say Evelyn or my sister. So, you know. Self-assured, she's confident, she don't care, ambitious, and materialistic. And not because I think that Evelyn only cares about material things, but because I think she does material things so well. She nails it every time. And then obviously, so I'm doing them in pairs. I feel like that's the way to do this, with their original match pairs, because I don't know them any other way. So we've also got Rupert, and Rupert is such a delight. His aspiration is neighborhood confidant, which means that he's just trying to be a positive influence on everyone around him. He's athletic, he's cheerful, and he is clumsy. So I feel like we're off to a good start. But essentially, I'm going to start a little poll now while I finish doing my hair, of who we're going to do next. And I haven't put myself in there because I don't think I'm mentally ready to do my ex yet. All right, so I've just started the poll. So if anyone knows how to use the poll, start putting your votes in and we'll figure out who we're making next. I do have ideas for almost everybody, but I am pretty much freeballing the entire process here. So, and also if you have any suggestions, little gal that's watching right now helped me so much with Bronte. I felt like I did an all right job when I made her, but then the help that came after that in my next live was so good. It actually helped me really do the finer details. But yeah. Oh, I knew Jessie and Claire would be a big one. Okay, so we've got one for Ollie and Tahnee, one for Mel and Leighton, and 2 for Jessie and Claire. So I'm just going to keep doing my hair here. And then I feel like once I finish my hair, maybe we'll stop the thing. But here we are. We already have so many people with us. Normally it takes like a good half an hour to get going. Hello, everybody. We're just doing a poll right now to see which of the MAFS cast I should do next. If you'll want to join in. Oh, Jessie and Claire by a landslide right now. I feel like Mel and Leighton would be a really fun one to do. I wasn't like... Hi, Ash. Yeah, I feel like Mel and Leighton would be a really fun one to do. I also I want to do Janelle, but I'm so scared to do Janelle because she's so like just gorgeous and perfect and like, I don't know. I would want to do her proud because I know that she's also a gamer. And it's the same with Caitlin. Caitlin actually watched one of these the other day when I was making Harrison. And I kind of like, I forget that I have them, most of them on TikTok, so they can actually watch. Oh, thank you, Ash. I try. We try to do positive vibes around here. Yeah, when I was making Rupert, I'd like just finished, I think I did Evelyn first, and then I made Rupert, and then I was going back through Harrison and Bronte. And then Rupert actually joined the live, and I was like, Barrison Hoon watching this. Okay, well, first of all, he can't watch it because I have him blocked. It was the first thing I did when I got my Instagram back. Literally the day I got my Instagram back, I made a list of people I wanted to block. Harrison was number 1. Leave your ex last or get someone else to do him. It's going to be hard for me to do it and not like pull the piss. Like I know I'm going to put like clown makeup on his face and like, I don't know, I'm going to have to give him some like weird top knot situation. But then I'm also going to like put his hair down for his formal stuff and blah, blah, blah. Yes, Ash, he is literally the worst human I've ever met in my life. And it's always the number one question I get asked is like, is Harrison as bad as he seems? And like the answer is he is worse. He's just straight up worse than you could ever imagine. My mirror's over there, by the way. That's why I keep looking. Do I ever keep up with the UK MAFS? I watched the weddings of this year's one and I really enjoyed... so I followed a couple of them after the weddings, just on Instagram to keep up. But I feel like I've like spoken to Thomas quite a bit. I think he's just so lovely. Like, I just feel like the UK MAFS is like, Ash, don't feel starstruck. It's so interesting because I feel like now when I've met people that I've watched on TV, like I met like my football team's players once and I was just like out of my mind. Like I couldn't comprehend that I was meeting them. But then I remember that they're exactly like me. Thomas is just the definition of a golden retriever boy. He is so lovely. He's so lovely. And I really like Roz as well. I feel like I didn't actually watch what happened, but I remember there were a lot of people being mad at Roz for leaving, but I get where she was at, you know, like you go into this thing and you're with a stranger and there's all of this pressure and like the entire experiment becomes your life. Like all of your friends are living together and everyone is so in each other's business and you have these producers and you don't know what's real and whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's so confusing and it's really hard to figure out what your feelings are because you have all of these people being like, no, you're doing really well. And it's like, yeah, I'm doing well, but is my relationship doing well? Or am I just like putting up with everything because I have to? Or like, am I just a little bit terrified that if I say leave or like if I go home, then it'll be the end of it all and maybe I'll regret it. All right, little gal, thank you for popping in. Danella, yes. So I've just started making all of my castmates on Sims. I just felt like it would be a fun time. So we're just here. I mean, I love The Sims, so I actually had always planned to start doing streaming. Right, if you've just tuned in, there is a poll up for who from the MAFS cast we are going to make next. Just while I finish doing my hair. I'm going to give it until I finish to start making. Would love to see your man give it a go with you. Oh my God. That's actually a really good idea. I should get my partner to make me in MAFS and see like how he does. I don't think he's ever played The Sims though. I feel like The Sims is a very specific thing. Hello, Jillification. It is a huge thing to go on the show. Claire is one of the loveliest people I've ever met in my life. Like, she just radiates love. You can't not like her. You know what I mean? All right, team. We've got a couple more votes in. Jessie and Claire are still the landslide. But I feel like once I do Jessie and Claire, everyone's just going to be like, oh, boring now. Surely you make Alyssa. I will definitely. I'm going to get through everybody. So do not stress. How do you handle being friends with Jessie and Claire? Are they all good now? No, they're not. They're really different people, and I feel like they're much better off being completely separate from each other. But like, this is the thing. They're both incredible people on their own. I think that as much as everyone was really rooting for them, I feel like it was never going to happen. Like, from day one, you know, they met, but they just knew that they weren't each other's forever person, which was sad, but you know. And how do I handle being friends with them? Well, they live on opposite sides of the country, which is really helpful. Jessie lives here in Perth, and we hang out a lot. He's going through it a little bit at the moment. But I see him like quite regularly. And Claire, we don't talk that often, but we were so close in the experiment. You know, those friends that you have that are just really close and you absolutely adore them always. Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm pretty good at making friends. It's always been one of my natural talents, is just making people feel really welcome, and I guess like understanding them. But I also think that that's like, you know, that comes with, I guess, having your own being misunderstood in a certain way. And yeah, you could definitely tell they were two different people. Do the producers do that on purpose? I feel like when I talked to Ollie about this, when we did the couple swap, he told me about this theory that he had, that like 1/3 is like a shot in the dark. Hopefully they work out. Like, we're going to try and put them together as best as we can. Another third is controversial. So like, you just put two complete opposite people together, hoping that they completely blow up. And the other third is like people with a good story, or like a particular storyline that plays out. Does that make sense? Yes, Danelle, absolutely. Being bi plays into it so much, because I feel like you aren't focused on anything other than who a person is at their core, and like understanding exactly why they are the way that they are, because I feel like that's what we're attracted to in relationships, but then also friendships. Like, I feel like being bi is also helpful in the way that like you can be friends with everybody. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like I'm a girl's girl, absolutely, but I also feel like I can be really good friends with guys. It obviously doesn't always work out, because someone, you know, there's a lot of guys, especially straight guys, that just fall in love with every woman that's nice to them. I do understand. But yeah, I find that I have really rewarding friendships with males as well. But yeah, and it's also like having to navigate being able to hide. Oh, is someone being rude? If someone makes a rude comment, I can't see it. I forgot what I was saying just before that. I have a terrible habit of getting distracted mid-sentence. All right. I'm almost finished my hair. So if you want to put in your votes for who we're making next, vote in the poll. She's almost ready. Oh, okay. Thanks, Anna. Honestly, I tell you what. I've had like a bunch of comments. I don't know if you guys also follow me on Instagram, but I had a bunch of comments the other day, like asking me if I was pregnant and telling me that I should tell everybody if I was. And I'm kind of like, okay, first of all, Brit, so I think there should be, I've never actually voted in a poll on a live before, but I think there's like a tab at the top or something. There's a poll. It's current poll. It's basically who's up next, and then there's like a list of all of the things. Yeah, okay, cool, great. I've never used it before, so I actually have no idea. Make Tahnee with the pink. Oh my God, I'm so excited to make Tahnee. She's so gorgeous. After the show finished airing, so many people would tag me in comments thinking that I was Tahnee, like thinking that my relationship was with Ollie and that we ended up together. And so many people tagged her, like asking about Cam and stuff. Like people got us confused so often. And I'm okay with it because she is so lovely and gorgeous. And if I remind people of her, then that is a win. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so Ollie and Tahnee are back with a vengeance. I feel like I looked away for 5 seconds and now there's all of these votes for Ollie and Tahnee. So if you want to vote for who we're making next, do it now. We also had Ollie in the live chat a couple of days ago when I was making Harrison, I think. And he was probably the only person I talked to about streaming when we were filming. Because he was like, what are you going to do with everything afterwards? And I never did it. I knew that there was a certain level of notoriety that came with doing the show. But I never really had that much of a plan for what I wanted from it. But I did say to him that I would have liked to give gaming a go, like streaming. And he was like, that's such a good idea. You should do it. No one from MAFSAU has ever done it before. And he's been telling me ever since the show finished airing that I need to do it. And I'm only just getting to it now. But he was always very, very supportive. He thought it was a great idea and very funny and that I would do it great. My profession before MAFS was being an accountant, and while I really enjoyed being an accountant, it isn't for me. I'm too social. I just feel like I'm really good at working with people. I'm really good at having a chat endlessly, if you hadn't already noticed. So as much as I love being an accountant, I love what I learned. I loved studying it in uni. I don't think it's for me long term. I'd rather use like my business knowledge for other things. All right, team. We've got one more curl to do. Promise. I actually can't see what I look like on the camera. There we go. Oh, it's not so bad. You think marketing would work well? I mean, I feel like I've been diving a little bit into the marketing, just having like started doing some content stuff. You know? Hi, Lainey. If that's the Lainey I'm thinking of, it's my girl. It's Rupert's friend. And she is so great. Her fashion is beyond. What? A national marketing manager helping Tahnee with Chuff. I loved going on Chuff. That was beautiful. And so is Tahnee. And amazing. You're doing a great job if that's true. You need to be selling clothes. Yes, I wish. I actually just finished setting up my sewing room today. So like we've been waiting for ages to get all these desks put in because my housemate also makes clothes. And so we've now got desks and we've got our sewing machine set up and we're waiting for the shelves so that we can put all of our material and our like bits and bobs away in a neat, orderly fashion. And then once that's organized, we'll actually be fully ready to start making stuff together, which is great. Hi, Paul. Thank you. I didn't love the experience entirely, but I'm glad I did it in the end. All right. Where's my headphones at? I know. I'm so glad. I've wanted a sewing room for so long. And I've just like like a few months ago, moved in with my housemate Fee, and she also makes clothes, which is really good because then it encourages me to make clothes. What would your advice be to the people that are going on MAFS next season? That is a great question. My advice is don't do anything you can't cop the consequences for. I said it when we were filming already. When we were filming my season. My other suggestion would be don't bite the hand that writes your story. Because I find that, Ollie and Tahnee came in at the last minute there. Should we go with Ollie and Tahnee? I feel yes. I feel like we should. All right, so I'm going to end the poll there. We're making Ollie and Tahnee today. That was not what I was expecting, but I love them, so I'm happy about it. Yeah, that would be my advice. Otherwise, my advice, maybe... I don't know. Yeah, just don't do anything that you can't cop the consequences for. And I guess now that it's about to air, so they've finished filming now and it's just about to air, my suggestion would be to keep doing what you normally do, like keep up with the routine, because it's going to be so anxiety inducing not knowing what's coming, because they watch the episodes at the same time as everybody else. So yeah, keep up a routine. Reach out to me if you need, and just be accountable for your actions, because meeting criticism with softness is always going to go down better than not. All right, should we do Ollie or Tahnee first? The first comment, I'll just do them because I never know where to start. Am I good friends with any of the cast still? I'm good friends with most of the cast. It's like I either love them to death or I've blocked them. All right, I have the first comment I've seen is Anna says Ollie, so we're gonna do Ollie. Sorry team, everyone that said Tahnee immediately after. Okay, right, we're gonna get in the mood here. I feel like Ollie's pretty average. He got a little bit of muscle, but he's not. You know, let's give him a little bit more. You know what I mean? Was it? The only comment I can see is Ollie. I've got Ollie, all in, and then Tahnee. Let me just see more chat settings. I'm just gonna check. I don't have any muted accounts. It's above Ollie's comment, probably pushed it up. I can't. Okay, so the last, for context, the last live I did, all of the comments were on mute. So I thought I turned everything on. I'm just going to keep going with Ollie because we're already here. But we will get to Tahnee eventually. Okay. Just going to pop his name in. Ollie Skelton. Do, 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 do. I'm also gonna get, why is no one hearting? I don't know. also just going to get up a picture of Ollie, so it makes it a little bit easier. My housemate's home. Ollie, he posts the dumbest photos. I don't know why no one's hiding. I don't have any gifts yet. I feel like I stuffed up with the settings somehow, but anyway, it's fine. I think we're gonna start here. We're just gonna give him fairly regular teeth. Facial hair. I feel like he doesn't have enough facial hair for me to justify like proper, so maybe we'll just pop some stubble on. Hi, Jamie. I'm good, thanks. I think you're so chill people have become lazy. I know. That's alright. We did just do a poll, so I feel like they're interacting. And you know, it's alright. I don't do this for the gifts. Right. Now, what colour are Ollie's eyes? They're like a greeny brown. Like a light brown? There we go. I feel like that's right. Is that it? We're gonna go with this until someone tells me otherwise. And he has these like scruffy brows. And we're gonna just, his hair's like black. Yeah. Still don't know why I'm only seeing some of the comments, because I feel like now I can see people replying to other people's comments. TikTok, tell me why. More chat settings. I don't know. I don't know. That's fine. I'm not getting anything. Okay, we're gonna put some roses up as a goal. Okay, we're just gonna send me your roses. I feel like someone needs to send me a rose. Chat's quiet. We're all invested in the creativity. Fantastic. All right, so let's pick out some eyes. Fantastic. All right, so let's pick out some eyes. Hello. Okay, we're back. I don't know what's going on. I truly do not. Oh, sorry, everybody. My internet sucks. I actually don't think it's my internet at all. I think it's actually my little Wi-Fi dongle, because the PC I got doesn't have Wi-Fi capability. So I literally just got this tiny little USB thing, and we will eventually upgrade. Apologies. Okay, so I feel like Ollie's eyes are more blue than they are green, so I'm just going to change that. And then we're going to fix his hair, because that ain't the hair. Yeah, I feel like this is a better... All right. open to suggestions. I always try and start with quite a basic nose, just so I can. I'm not very good at noses, so you're just gonna have to bear me with. I have a picture of him here on my phone, but the problem is that my phone's quite small. Look at him. I love Ollie so much. He was so good to me. And then I feel like they're not as far apart. And his nostrils are not that big. He is such a cutie. I love Ollie so much. These photos are so funny. Is he still with, I think you mean Tahnee? No, he's not. I'm so sorry, team. I feel like every time I go live, I'm like, yeah, no, they're not together anymore. And then everyone's like, what? No. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, they didn't break up too long ago. I know, when they both posted about it, it was devastating. Like, that's how I feel like we all found out. Like, most of the cast didn't know that they weren't together anymore. And it was sad. I know. Their relationship, look, they were so good together in the experiment. But the experiment, I can't tell you how different the experiment is to the real world. And everyone talks about it like in this really wanky way. But it is so incredibly different. I don't think his ears are quite so pokey outy. Alright, we're going to change this hair because he would have an absolute conniption if he saw himself with this hair. Oh, that's an idiot. Oh my god. And the hair always sucks as well because I feel like we're not going to get that like tiny, like that short mullet situation that he has. Like that's a mullet, but it's not the mullet, you know. That's bad. I don't like that at all. This is going to be a long plait, isn't it? Yeah. And the male haircuts just suck in The Sims unless you download CC. And I know everyone says to download CC, and I have a little bit, but I'm not going to like go and majorly change the game. You know, I want everyone to be able to access it. That's kind of close. It's got the long back. I feel like I need to change his face up a little bit, but I feel like it's close. Don't you? Oh, that's absolutely not what I wanted at all. Why is his face so thin? Okay, why are his eyes angled like that? There we go. That's a bit better. I feel like that hair is as good as we're gonna get, guys. It's got that little long bit at the back, you know.
Ah.
I'm also just gonna quickly change the text here, so everyone knows who we're making. There we go. Okie dokie. I feel like his forehead is real big. I also hate when you're trying to edit them and they just keep moving around like this. This is The Sims. You betcha. There we go. I feel like his forehead isn't as big, but it's so big because of that bloody hair. The smirk is very him. His little... Alright, what's off? Hi, Tony. I feel like his face isn't as square. You know what I mean? Like, why is his head so thick? His nose isn't like that. Right, team. I'm gonna need a little bit of help on what's going on. Like, why doesn't he look like Ollie yet? I am a lot better at doing this when I have someone to bounce off of. I should make his biceps bigger. He seemed to like it. Okay, we think that it looks like him. I feel like it looks like him from a little bit further away. I always get really caught up in the detail. Yay! Okay, thank you, Haley. Is his jaw more square? Whoa, okay. This is my thing. In all of his photos, he's like, ah. And so his jaw looks like... Like, why does he post this? I love him so much. It's not what he looks like. Oh, God, he's so funny. God, he's good. You know? Oh God. I hate noses in The Sims. I don't know. You guys Google him, look at him, tell me what I need to change. We will get there eventually. I feel like he does that eyebrow thing. For sure. Because you know him so well. Do you think any girl who dates him is beyond lucky? I think I could say this for a lot of the guys from my year, that I can totally understand why people are friends with them. But I think it's a very different thing dating people. So I'm good friends with Ollie. But like... he can be really spacey sometimes and forget things, and like that's okay. That's entirely fine. It's more like, I don't know. Everyone that I know that knows him in Perth loves him to bits. I think he's the kind of guy that every girl wants to date, but then like maybe at times can be a little bit immature. The one issue that I had with Ollie, and I've said this to him before when we were staying together, like we were brutally honest with each other when we first like moved in together, because, and I mean like, I loved it because it felt just very authentic and we were straight up, and it also gave me a chance to explain to him why I was the way I was, and it gave him a chance to do the same, I guess, with me. So when I first moved in with him, he was like, I feel like whenever you go to a commitment ceremony, it's the first time you and Cam talk about your issues. And I was like, oh. And then I explained to him that, yeah, it is the first time we talk about our issues, because when we talk about our issues together in the apartment and it's not mediated, it gets nasty. Not from my end, but it gets nasty. And so I feel like I try to address my issues, but then we'd have to wait for the experts to come in. So that was his honesty for me, and mine for him was that he and Tahnee never really took a side. Well, okay, like he's young, but he's like less than a year younger than me. So, okay, I feel like I've been saying bad things about Ollie, but I feel like I'm trying to offset all the good things that I said about Ollie to give you a well-rounded view, when actually I love him to bits. So I'm almost 29 and he just turned 28. So I'm 28 and he's, yeah, because he was 26 during the experiment and I was 27, but then he turned 27 immediately after the experiment. So I feel like he's just turned 28 and I'm just about to turn 29. Yeah, because he's a Scorpio. He and Bronte's birthday are a day out of each other. Okay, we gotta change this outfit, guys. I keep getting distracted. Thanks, Chloe. I do my hair and my makeup just for my streaming. I feel like I need to look presentable if it's gonna be recorded. Can you guys hear the Sims music? I tried to turn it on so that would work, but I never really know. Cool, yay. I always find it soothing. Okay, now we've got to find him a shirt. I feel like... What is that? All right. I should put that on Harrison. I feel like he loves his like oversized pants. Oh no. You know, like he's like the skater boy kind of vibes. And he also used to wear the same like green hoodie every day. Sweatshirts? I mean, look, it's not totally incorrect. I feel like it's pretty close. No, it's not oversized enough. And he had a maroon colored one as well, but I feel like he wouldn't wear that every day. Maybe we'll have to go with like a t-shirt instead of a hoodie. Why is the hood up? Why? Some of the Sim stuff, I swear to God. He loved his logo shirts as well. The color scheme is him, but the top is not. It just has to be more baggy. You know, like I want a boxy shirt. No. Maybe that... I feel like that's Rupert's party shirt though. It is Rupert's party shirt. Rupert and Ollie are just the same person in a different font, I swear. It's close-ish. Some of these patterns are horrendous. So I always go, I'm not going to download CC, and then I get to this point and I hate everything. Why is that belt part of the beds? Why are they unbuttoned? I don't know. And then do we put a hat? I feel like the hat's gonna make it. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, New Zealand. Thank you. I am glad that I did everybody proud. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to the hats. Why is it sitting so raised on his head? Ailey. Okay, right, cool. Thank you. I tried to be as real as I could. Now, I've decided I'm going to add 1 bit of custom content to each person so that there's not massive amounts to download if people want, if they want to download these from the gallery. Do we want Converse? Or do we think Dunks? Laura, download The Sims. The Sims 4 base game is completely free. Like, no strings attached, no free trial situation. It's completely free. The Dunks, do we like the green with the black? I feel like that's very, it's very Ollie. I'm actually pretty happy with this. This was quite easy. Okay, light green, dark green, and black. Well, I mean, I watch a lot of Sims streamers, which is kind of where I got the idea to do this. And I just decided, well, rather than watching everyone else play The Sims, I could play The Sims, and everyone could watch me playing The Sims. So that's a win. I still haven't gotten any roses, fam, which is upsetting. There we go. Ah, oh, we've got 5. Great. Amazing. Thank you. Princess Consuela? Can you tell me if I'm saying that wrong? I tell you what, I've got 2 talents in this life. And it is being able to tell what people need in a social setting. And my other one is remembering people's names. So... Oh, it's from Friends. Right. Am I going to make the new cast too? Yes, I am. I'm so excited. Once I finish doing my cast, hopefully that will take up enough time before the new season airs. But funnily enough, we only have 2 weeks. It's like 2 weeks today, I think. Yeah. Seriously keen for the end game. Will Ollie's be in the corner playing funny faces? Would Dan have an evil eye stare? So, okay, my favorite part of making the maths cast in The Sims is definitely picking their traits. Because, oh my god, like, they can be really on point, you know? God, it's funny. Okay, we're just gonna add some socks and a watch. I feel like that's him kind of done, right? So I have had it suggested that one of Dan's traits is child of the ocean. Oh god, I hate that man so much. Can Cam have a dog, Croc, or something? Maybe the Croc eats him. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna make Cam because I really know I'm gonna pull the piss. I'm going to make myself look like the hottest version of me that has ever existed, and I'm going to make Cam just look like a clown. Maybe I'll make Cam and then I'll just send him away for work forever. Thanks, Laura. I try. Okay, we'll do some formal outfits here. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, that's so Jessie. I'm so glad that this exists. Oh, that can be for Adam because he had a bloody red jacket. Why aren't there any other colorways for that? Oh, no, that's not it. That is not it. I think we're going to have to go with a blazer and pants. Dum, ba-da-dum. I think Ollie just went with the classic black blazer and pants, right? I feel like I should add... He definitely had a white shirt. These are just all the same. That's the issue. No, I feel like he's a single-breasted kind of guy. There we go, that's a little bit more tailored. Rings. This is right hand, right? Yeah. Okay. Chuck some socks on him. I don't know if he did wear socks, but we're putting them on. Do we think he did black shoes? I feel like he did. Something like that. Something like that? That feels like his wedding outfit, right? Yeah. Okie dokie. Hi, Monica. What time is it in New Zealand right now? Because it's 3:30 p.m. for me. Imagine if it was 3:30 a.m. This is the worst athletic outfit ever. Aww. 8:28. Oh, nice. That's not so bad. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I'm sorry to hear about your brother, but yeah. Read something. Rounds. I don't know. Oh god, I hate that. I actually have dunks exactly like this. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Lung transplant is such a messy thing, and like people don't understand that it's actually just not a cure at all. It is just trading one bunch of problems for another bunch of problems. Oh. Why am I getting notifications here? All right, Ollie. Bro, we need to fix this situation. Yay, Rebecca. We love The Sims. He was 28. God, I'm so sorry. He lost his eye? Do I know the band Slipknot? I do know well, I don't know them personally, but I know their stuff. I know some of their stuff. Ooh, I feel like we could give him a matching situation here. I know it's not quite the same blue, but we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah. Oz is 2 hours behind New Zealand. Yes, it is, Jazzy, but it's I'm in Perth, so I'm like 2 hours again, and that's dependent on whether you have daylight savings or not. So I feel like 3:30 for me here right now is 6:30 in Melbourne. He lined his coffin with Slipknot. Oh my god, that's amazing. I once met a guy who was also an accountant and also a Collingwood supporter, and his granddad was such a massive supporter of Collingwood that when he passed away, he made everybody at the funeral sing the Collingwood anthem, which I think is so funny because so many of my friends would like die. Like, and sorry to say that about a funeral, but they would before they ever sang the song, and I just, yeah. It's 6:30 in Sydney right now. Yes. All right, cool. I got my timings right. My sister-in-law got in touch and they phoned him to speak to him, but they were too late. Oh. Oh my god, a Fender guitar. I have a Fender, not a proper one. I think it's a Mexican one, but I love my Fender. Okay, there's so many people from New Zealand in this today. I feel like the timing is right. We'll just, oh, not a tucked in shirt. Black. Do you know anyone that has CF in New Zealand, as he was friends with them all, and one that's in Sydney? I don't. Oh, hi Rebecca, yay! We love Perth people, and Brooke. Oh, Kate. You're so lovely. Oh, Sky's from the UK. All right, we're getting it. What Sims packages do we have? I've got packs. Here we go. cats and dogs, seasons, island living, cottage living, horse ranch. And then my packs are jungle adventure, realm of magic. And then I have romantic garden, my first pet, and paranormal. And then I have the free stuff ones as well. Do I know Lizzie? She in Perth with Seth? Oh, Haley, yay! I hope you have a lovely day at work. I'm so sorry that it's 7:30 a.m. there. Do I use CC? I only use a tiny amount of CC. So I've got the height adjuster, the height slider, and I have dunks because I love dunks. And what else? I think I downloaded the dunks because Claire always had them, the panda dunks, and I loved them so much that I went and got some. But yeah, I don't use much CC at all, and I only use it for my Sims. I don't use it for builds. Oh my god, I went to the beach the other day and got stung by jellyfish on the back of my leg, and it's so itchy. All right. Should I put a cap on his head for while he's exercising? I feel like I should. I feel like he would respect that. Blue. Got a bit of a theme going on. What just happened? Sorry, my headphones just went weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sims 3 over Sims 4 any day. Oh my god. Oh, Monica, yay. I'm glad that you think it looks like Ollie, because that's what we're going for here. Get Wicked Sims and Fatal Tragedies. No! I would only... Can you decide who endures a tragedy? I was told about Wicked Sims last time I went live, and I had never heard of it before. I feel like because I've always played Sims just on my own, that I like I've just not really been exposed. Everyone can still hear me, right? The sound has gone really funny in my headphones. I feel like it's because they've run out of battery, or I don't know what's going on. Oh well. I used to live in Brisbane, never been to Perth. I've also lived in Brisbane. Jason comes through. Who is Jason? Do I even want to know who Jason is? Flossie, I am scared. I'm scared. I'm going to give him a watch as well, just for the details. That's not a watch, but it'll do. Okay, here we go. Sleepy times. That looks about right, right? Lived in Logan. My best friend Audrey lived in Logan when I lived there. But I was in Toowong for most of the time that I lived there. I went to high school there for a bit as well. Jason from the slasher films. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't watch scary stuff. Okay, what do we reckon? I feel like this is very Ollie in vibe, but not in look. You know what? I've just had a thought. This is what I'm putting on Duncan. This is what we're putting on Duncan when we get there. Genius. Right. I feel like Ollie's the type to just wear some shorts. I gave Rupert these, so we'll give Ollie the inverted pair. I also feel like he'd wear loafers. Oh, yay! Ollie is the best. I love Ollie. This feels like a violation. Every time I do this for a different person from my cast, it feels like a violation. Okay, right. We're up to the party time, and oh my god, I'd pay so much money to see Ollie in this outfit. Party times. Right, we're gonna go with hands. Sorry. Okay. Monica, Joy, say hi to your boyfriend. He probably has no idea who I am. That's fine. Do I live in a city? I live north of the river. But my boyfriend's from Rockingham. That's where he grew up. I feel like the belt sucks, but the pants are a really good type of baggy. We're gonna go with like an off-white situation, I feel. I'm gonna get a shirt that sits over the belt. Don't stress everybody. Dum, da, dum, dum. Now, I feel like you'd wear a perforated polo type thing or like a button-up short sleeve situation. Does this come in anything that doesn't have a pattern on? Oh, I hate it. It's so close to being right, but I hate it. Ah, we've hit 50% of the live goal. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I don't know your name, but you have a dog as your picture and a smiley face as your name, and thank you, you're an absolute bloody legend, and thanks Princess Consuela. I can't see what your name is. Hammock? Banana hammock. For getting around the live goal. I feel like I'm particularly distracted today. Why do they all have little Sims things on them? I actually feel like this is an Ollie kind of shirt, but it doesn't come in the right colorways. Okay, it's a party, but we all know Ollie isn't going to be up in here in like t-shirt. He's actually going to wear a button-up. But this is Rupert's. I just go by Sass on here. Right, Sass. Okay, great. Yay, Georgia. I'm glad that you think that it is accurate. I'm trying so hard. This in like a different color. If that didn't have yellow underneath, you know, I feel like he's a layerer.
Oh.
This is what Rupert is wearing on the daily though, so I feel like I can't. Oh, I hate the pattern. Ugh. Like some of these have potential, but they just suck. Why does it have a scar? Okay, everything's fine. We're gonna. Oh god. Oh god. Susu. I say that to my friends all the time. Susu. I know, I wish you could change the colors of the layers. I wish that you could do that little color wheel situation. Could you do that in Sims 3? I feel like that was a thing once. I wish I dated Ollie, got me a hardworking, busy, clean Swiss man. I mean, I personally love Switzerland. I love every country in that kind of area, particularly Scandinavia. The things I would have done to go and live in Scandinavia once upon a time. Oh, why does it look like that? To be fair, I don't have an Ollie. I feel like Ollie is so chill, like chill to a fault at times. Oh, it's too busy. Why? I don't like, people are always like, oh, you know, who do you think that you would have been a good match with? And I'm like, none of them. You know, I love them. I love some of those boys. I give up, guys. This top situation is not working out. I've never looked at the party options in the full body for a guy before. I'll tell you what, I am not really that big on making men in The Sims. Is that bad to say? I don't know. It's true. Either way. Yay, thanks, John. Yeah, he's really chill. I love him to bits. I feel like he really gets people. He's very emotionally intelligent. It does get tedious in the end, and the guy's stuff is so bloody boring. It's either boring or like god awful, you know? We'll just put him in there and say we'll just call it a day. Oh god, no. Okay, we're gonna go back to the baggy pants. We're going to change this shirt situation. Oh, we could give him a jacket. What's the bet that all the jackets are going to piss me off as well? Yuck. Yuck. Nah, vests. I reckon Ollie would get around a vest. Eventually, one day. No, this is not it. Okay, now you know what? We're just gonna go with the button-ups. That's Rupert, so we can't choose that one. Do we go with the green? But then they're gonna be wearing the same thing. But I think that they would also get around that. And we're gonna change his shoes to something that's not shit.
Oh.
No, I hate that. I think I'm gonna go with the buttoned up button up. I wish there was a green one of this that came without the pattern.
Yeah.
My partner keeps sending me reels, and so every time my phone goes off, I'm like, oh, check that it's nothing crazy. No, it's not. It's just him. Ugh. And these are all tucked in. Someone write a complaint to EA for me. Does this work? Not that.
So.
I hate the buttons. I hate the buttons on the shirt, but at least those ones kind of blend in. Yeah, that works. Oh, what's this then? Still gives an Ollie vibe. Ugh, that's Harrison's shirt. Green? I feel like Ollie loves his olives. Okay, we're gonna go with this. We're just gonna, I need to move on. Yeah, this is what's happening, team. Okay, and swimwear also feels like a bit of a violation, but we will proceed. Oh, I feel like green is the theme today with Ollie. And then we've got hot weather. I'm immediately going to put a hat on his head because he doesn't seem to function with that one. We can come back and change the color. Should we go with a blue? Right. Tank top. I'm gonna give him something. Why aren't there any blue options? There's a blue with the red, but he wouldn't wear a V-neck. He wouldn't be caught dead in a V-neck. Maybe we go with something plain. And these shorts, but not these shorts. Don't love the shoes with the shorts. The shoes match the hat. Do I change? I'm going to try and change the shorts. Ollie? Ollie has actually come and watched some of these labs before, so I'm a little bit sad that he's not here to see his own. Right, we're going to give him a little watchy watch. matching. Why can't I put socks on him? Because it's hot weather.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. And for the cold weather, we're going to just give him some classic baggy pants. More baggy than that. That's flared pants. That ain't it. Still got to be more straight leg than this. Oh, there's dirty ones. No. Right, we're going to go with that. We're going to pick a jacket. Hoodie?
So.
It's not giving what I need it to give. Okay, team. And then once we finish the winter outfit, we're going to go back and we're going to pick his aspiration and his traits, which is my personal favorite part of the entire situation. Ooh. Blue. Okay, let's see if we can find something. Jackets. No, none of that. Oh. Some of these are fun. Guys, I don't know. I feel like he'd go for something really... I think I gave that to Rupert, so we're going to do something else. Rupert. I can't ever not say it like that. Rupert. Right, we're going to go with the blue. We're going to give him a beanie. Loves a beanie. Now we're getting somewhere. I can get around this. Alright, and we're going to get some boots. Some nice, warm. That kind of works.
So.
No, not this time. Okay, we're just going to go with this. Perfect. All right, we're going to go back to everyday wear. Right, here we go. This is Ollie. And we're going to move it across here. And we're going to do aspirations and personality traits. Okay, all right, team. The moment you've all been waiting for. Oh my God, I've already been doing this for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay. Oliver Skelton. Great. We're going to pick a voice.
Una, MAFSAU. Chobe, Mr. Glorb.
It is fun. I'm having a great time.
Mr. Koi, believer.
Muesto Quopa. Deroy Benarla.
Sholip Quisib. Finner Crow.
Not that.
Yumbala Tafloni.
Bantrip Califoy.
I feel like that
Hey,
was...
nice Warbo. Yebow Lange.
This is as close as we're going to get. All right. The walk style is one of my other favorite things to do. So for Oliver, no. Swagger walk. That's kind of close.
Oh. Ooh.
Yes, girl, you get it.
Huh.
I feel like this is Ollie. Maybe. I think I gave that to Rupert. He's a sleepy dude. That's going to Shannon.
Yeah. Whoa. Ah.
You know, like he's a goofy guy. Do we give him a goofy walk? I feel like that's close-ish. That's a little too polished, I feel. Alright, we're gonna go with tough or goofy?
Yes.
Goofy? Tough. Someone tell me how they want Ollie to walk. We've got to... You feel tough? Tough? I think I gave Rupert the goofy walk.
Yes.
And there's a part of me that's like, Ollie and Rupert are the same person. But I don't know. No, you know what? I'll give Ollie the tough walk because I feel like Hugo is also going to be a goofy walker, and so is Josh. So I think we stick with the tough. But does he make that face? I don't know, maybe. That's a little bit too... Actually, that might be alright. Oh god, why am I confusing myself? We're going to go with tough. There's been so many people saying tough, so I'm just going to say tough. Alright, aspirations. Ooh. I feel like... Should we just skip the questioning and give him comedy? You know, like he wants to tell jokes and become a famous comedian. Because I know that he's not a comedian, but he was the funniest person, right? You know, and it's like, it's got a microphone, he has a podcast, he is a joker, you know? Like folding up that little screenshot of text messages and flying it like a paper plane. That was hilarious. That was entertainment gold. Like that was just...
Ooh.
I feel like there are other ones, you know, like I feel like he was really like looking for his soulmate kind of situation. But I just think comedy is the best we're going to get. And then he gets gregarious Sims, which build friendly relationships faster. And I would say that's pretty fair. You know, his likes and dislikes, we're going to give him green, we're going to give him blue, because he's wearing those colours. Maybe brown.
Onya Plurbis. Ah. Maybe Hana.
Music. I feel like... So I went and saw Shouse with him. Is it Shouse or S-House or something? We both went to see that show, which was like house music. Earthy colours for sure. Yeah. He's an earthy kind of guy. Like he looks like a skateboarder who doesn't know how to skateboard. I'm going to give him an alternative.
Thank you, Rob. Wake to do.
I feel like retro. He loves a retro. I haven't done Tahnee yet. I'll start Tahnee as soon as we finish this off. We're going to give him some summer music.
Thank you, Rob. Wake to do.
Hobbies and skills. We're going to go with comedy. I'm going with fitness. I'm going to go with... Mischief? Or is that too much? Can't cook for shit. I know that from staying with him for 3 days. Oh, Kate, that's such a good idea. Because I was gonna recreate the apartments that we lived in at Sky Suites, because like that layout is burned into my brain. But I had never thought about also making like a dinner party setting. Oh my god, I'm having so many ideas. Right, okay, so we can make a dinner party setting, and we can also do like the commitment ceremony thing. And at the time where you do the cocktail party is also where you have your commitment ceremonies, just on different days. What time is it here? It's 3:56, which at the time it was the same situation, but I could put them next to each other, and then we can have a party with everyone, and then we can put them all into the dinner party and not let them take bathroom breaks, because we weren't allowed to take bathroom breaks. And just see whose moodlets go down. That'd be great. That'd be so good. Okay, all right. That's such a good idea. Cool. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna recreate all the apartments, and I'm gonna do a dinner party setting and a commitment ceremony setting. And they can even go on a vacation. I can recreate The Sims in this. We could even do some of the cheating scandals. Oh my God. We have started a thing. So when I finish the live, you can download the content to your phone and like make little clips out of it. So I'll be posting like a couple of clips for each of the Sims that I've made. I just think it's going to be too funny. I've blocked everyone that I would say something bad about, so it's fine, right? When I made Harrison, everyone was like, he's going to sue you, change his name. So we changed it to Barrison Hoon, so he can't sue me. Which I don't think would hold up in court. But also like, I think someone commented and they were like, he can't sue you if it's true. And I was like, yeah, that's true. It's fine. If you guys don't tell, I won't tell. Okay, all right, sorry. Back to the traits. Okay. Goofball? These Sims tend to be playful. I feel like childish is fun, but it's not the right kind of funny. Does that make sense? Hi, Charlotte. It's only Barrison. That's fine.
Derfna. Derfna.
Okay, I'm gonna leave Goofball in it. We're making Ollie. I love Ollie. Okay, and then foodie, bookworm, music lover. I don't know about any of those. I don't feel particularly strongly about them. I want to give him lazy. Am I going to get in trouble for that? I love him to bits, but I heard so much about how I remember when I went to stay with him and Tahnee and Ollie's room had this like particular smell. And it wasn't a bad smell, but it was certainly a musk. He just, I don't know if he likes his veggies. He likes Thai food a lot. What else do I give him? Loyal Sims value their relationships and fully commit to them, whether they're friendship, romance, or even work. They avoid lying and cheating because their loved one's trust is very important to them. I feel like that's very Ollie. Good. I don't think, okay, it says becomes sad when interacting with evil Sims, and I don't think Ollie ever got sad for interacting with the villains. I think he just kind of like took it and like he was like, oh, okay. Thank you, Sass Queens, for following me on Twitch. I'm not yet streaming on Twitch. I'm just doing it on TikTok because I already know how TikTok works. And then I feel like I'm going to start streaming on Twitch as I replace parts of my PC because it's currently not strong enough to do both. I just saw it. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, I feel like I'm going to go with loyal as well because I feel like Ollie picks his people. And once he understands them, he just sticks with them. And he really, like, he stands up for them. Okay, so we've got goofball, loyal, and we need some help here. Ambitious, cheerful, childish. He's not erratic. Clumsy, genius. Romantic? Nah, that's going to be for Duncan. Selfish. I would do good, but I feel like it's so close to loyal. Getting powerful movements from watching TV or napping, as well as comfortable furniture. He does seem pretty happy. I feel like in The Sims it's going to translate as him like skipping around everywhere. So I feel like he's more of like a chill, you know? Like I would give him lazy, but I wouldn't give him... Oh, maybe these Sims are not affected by dirty surroundings. The news will feature you and say that this is MAFS Part 2. Oh my God. I'd be so scared. I don't know. I kind of want to give him slob just from my own personal experience. And I love him. I love him. I love him. I don't want this to come across like I'm slandering him. You should so upload these to the gallery, do you mean? I'm definitely going to upload them to the gallery. And I feel like I want everyone to play out their favorite scenes from MAFS or like to edit them the way that they saw us and stuff. Yeah, so I'll definitely put them in the gallery, and I'll put a list of the mods as well that I have, and then that way it's just dunks and the height slider. That's the only stuff. Oh, and eyelashes for the girls, because I feel like you can't make Caitlin or Melinda without their like gorgeous massive eyelash extensions, you know. But there's not. Yeah, I feel like okay. I'm just gonna go with slob because I don't think that Ollie is affected by dirty surroundings. I ain't even got to watch maths this year. I got this. Exactly. And you have to upload the apartments if you end up doing them. I will. I absolutely will. And I already was going to make the experts as well. So like that's kind of the next one. RIP if Ollie enters the chat. He loves me and he would understand. I think. he'd be like, fair cop, fair cop. Yeah, we definitely need the experts. I love John. John would just like fall asleep during the commitment ceremony sometimes. Okay, so I feel like this is it, right? We've got jokester, gregarious, so he builds friendly relationships. He's a goofball, he's loyal, and he's a bit of a slob. I feel like that's good. So, do we know what this means? It means it's time to make Tahnee. Oh my god. All right, I need ideas. What's the first thing you think of when you think of Tahnee? I'm just going to get up her photo now. John is an icon. I want to go on maths. Tall and lean, absolutely. She's teeny tiny. Loyal for sure. What are some of the like iconic outfits you remember? I like because all I think of with Tahnee is pink, and how awful her hair was on her wedding day. The poor thing. Okay. And I'm just gonna move this text because you can't see it. All right. Short dresses, tight, pink. Yes, 100%. Bright colors, yes. I love this. She would be so happy.
Shlovajila. Mitzelbanarla.
That neon dress, like neon. Hawaiian outfit for swimwear. Okay, we're just gonna start with her face. I feel like she's got like quite a like pointed jaw, if that makes sense. Neon eyeshadow, yes, right. So usually when I start, I just pick faces that look like the person because I'm not very good at making like the face shape. So these are all really square. No. How many packs expansions do you have? I have like seven or eight. How do we feel about this? Oh my god. Yeah, I've got cats and dogs seasons. I just got Horse Ranch as well. I am in love with Horse Ranch.